Coming up, I'll show you the Office 365 Secure Score, a new tool that helps you to automatically assess the security posture of your Office 365 accounts, data, and devices, and discover the security features and best practices that are available to you to implement based on your overall security and productivity goals. I'm going to cover 3 key features of the experience: your score, taking action, and tracking progress. If you are authenticated to Office 365 as a global administrator, you can access the Secure Score by going directly to securescore.office.com. There's no config necessary, no setup, it just works. Now, you need to be a global admin for your organization for now, but soon you'll be able to access the experience with any kind of administrative role. The first time you log on to the experience, your score has already been calculated and is ready for you to review. The score is calculated based on the controls you can configure versus what you have configured. Now, the numerator of your score is the sum of the security controls that you fully or partially meet. You've earned those points. And the denominator represents the number of points that you can possibly earn given the set of features that you have available. So in this case, I've earned 93 points worth of security value and could go all the way up to 243. In addition to understanding your score, you can also get some insight into how you stack up against other Office 365 customers. The score comparison shows your score next to the average of all organizations that are in the service. Now, this average seems low, but there are millions of organizations of all type, size, and sophistication that are included in that calculation. You'll also notice the target score here. Note that this number is higher than your denominator, and this is because it includes all controls, whether you currently have access to them or not. So this shows you, for any given set of selected controls, what your score could be if you did all of those actions. The description says balanced at the moment, so you can reduce the number of actions by sliding your slider to the left, and as you move to the right, more action items appear in the queue, and the action item becomes balanced until finally it ends up being more aggressive. Now, several control dimensions are also available here in the filter. They include the ability to filter by category, user impact, implementation cost, and control type. For example, if you just want to look at low user impact controls, you can apply the filter and only work with those controls. Please note that any control that's labeled not scored is one that you can take action on, but we have not yet ingested the data on the back end to give you points for that. Don't let that label stop you, as taking the action still improves your security, but the points will come later. So once you have a reasonable set of actions selected, you can explore what each action means for your organization. Let's take a look at one of the most common findings: designate less than 5 global admins. When you expand the control, you'll see a clear, easy-to-read explanation of what risk the control is trying to mitigate, what it is we're recommending, and what will happen to your score if you take the action. We'll also show you some additional data to help you balance your organization's productivity against your security. It is important not to encourage shadow IT by being too restrictive, but to encourage the right behavior. So when you click on the Learn More button, right down here, a remediation pane will appear that will clearly explain what it is we are asking you to do and what the impact will be to your users. You can then either take the action, in this case I'm going to demote Cow here to a security administrator, or you can follow the link to the administrative interface to take the action. Your scores will update the next day. Now that you know how to improve your score, you can leverage the score analyzer to track your progress over time and report on your security posture to your organization. The Secure Score Summary Graph shows your score over time versus the Office 365 average. For any given day, the experience will also show your points and controls completed on that day, along with the detailed summary of completed and incompleted actions. Also note the Export button here at the top. You can export your control details to a CSV or a PDF to share details with your team. So that was the Secure Score. Try it for yourself. Most Office 365 organizations can use it at securescore.office.com. Do keep checking back because there's still more to come. We'll soon give you the ability to exclude controls, we'll be instrumenting more controls, and we'll be building more end-to-end remediations. Thanks for watching.